Hey everybody, and welcome to another edition of Fun with Flags. I am your friendly neighborhood soda, joined as always by Benzona.
Benzona!
Hey 50, how you fucking doing today?
I'm doing fucking great. Still, a little bit shitty from the annoying cough. I took a day off today. Hope it paid off.
Holy, you've had that for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's been like, what, 3 weeks?
closer to a month, I think.
Holy schneizbot, chazbot.
Yeah, maybe even since Eurovision or something like that.
Ah, the damn Euros.
I don't blame them for that, but you never know.
You never know. Never know. But we're not here to talk about how 50 got a cough. No, we're here to continue on a topic from last week. Last week, 50 was kind enough to introduce us to some Israeli swear words.
Benzona!
Exactly, Benzona. I'm going to flip it around and I'm going to do some French Canadian swear words. I don't have a whole of a lot, but I do know one. I do have the ones that I know. And as I found out, one of them actually, the word has an origin from 50's neck of the woods. I just discovered before the show. So, hey. All right, so let's get started. So the very first one is tabarnak or calice. They both pretty much mean the same thing. This is directly translating as tabernacle, chalice, and baptism, and chalice. These are three of the most common sacres that can be heard in Quebecois. Sacre is a swear word.
Okay.
Tabernacle is considered the most profane. In its full glory, you might hear something like "Asti de tabernacle, de sacrament, de calice, de ciboire, de Christ de merde." Yeah, basically, they're all versions of fuck.
Wow, you just went through all of that spiel just for fuck.
Yeah, now this is the one that actually has the origin in Hebrew.
Oddly enough.
So, 50, do you want to explain what a tabernacle is, as we just learned, or as you know it by a different word?
Yeah. As Soda explained to me just before we went live, apparently this is the Romanized translation to the word Mishkan, which often means a place of living and sometimes could mean the place of living for God.
Yeah.
So
that's the traditional translation, the traditional understanding of the word. Now, for me, because I grew up Catholic, the tabernacle is the place that holds the holy host, the bread that you offer. This is what a tabernacle is. So this is what I've always associated with the swear word.
Okay.
Yeah.
News to me, all of this.
Basically. All right. And then, of course, next is sacrament, which you just look at, you kind of know what it means. Sacrament is literally translated to, it means God damn it. It's the translation for God damn it.
See, I know what sacre bleu means.
Yeah.
Sacre bleu.
Sacre bleu is like just below that. It's the nicer version of sacrament.
Okay.
Like I said, God damn it, or God fucking damn it, however you want to do. The next one is simple enough. It's Chris, which is a diminutive of Christ.
Oh, I was going to ask you, what does Chris have to do with this?
Yeah, so this particular word can be used as a noun, adjective, or even a verb. So basically, this is like one of the more fluid swear words. Is an immensely satisfying and versatile expletive commonly used as a way to amplify a negative connotation. Think of it as this. Chris to Quebecers is what the F word is to English. So you would use it as say like, that sucks. You would use Chris to make it that fucking sucks.
Hmm.
So that's how Chris comes in. So Asti de tabarnak is holy fucking shit.
Nine befatach.
Yeah. And then the next one is a stronger version of the last one, Chris, which is calice, which comes from not quite. This one actually comes from the diminutive of basically chalice. So this. Yeah, so today it denotes extreme apathy and suppressed anger and frustration. So basically, you would use it to say, Calice, je déteste la peinture de cet artiste, which means, holy fuck, I really hate this artist's paintings. So you would use calice. So I really hate.
Okay.
This next one that I put on. Oh, there it is. I actually had it. Osien de calice, which means I don't give a shit.
You don't know shit.
Yeah. And I just realized I gotta slow down. I'm gonna actually start going through these pretty quick. So I'm already halfway through the fucking list.
Yeah. I mean, take it down a fucking notch, would you?
Yeesh. Okay.
Just so we're on the same page. How many did you bring?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Only 11.
Really?
Well, see, here's the thing, though. I speak, when it comes to French, for me, it's a little hard because you got French Canada, French Canadian, and then you've got Québécois, which is what I speak. So I'm actually not that well versed in proper French. I know more the slang stuff. So there's a lot of French swear words that I didn't include because I've never heard them or used them.
I mean, hey, I say the best thing to do is just go off of your experiences. It's what I did with my swear words.
And that's what this is. That's why there's only like 11 on there.
You are a very polite person. You know that.
That's part of the Canadian. Oh, fuck no. But yeah, it is part of the Canadian. Okay, I'll try to slow down for the last few here. So the next one, I've got both the French and the male and female pronunciation of it, which is niaiseux or niaiseuse. You want to take a guess to see what that means?
No.
Something that is niaiseux is stupid, whether it's a person, an object, an idea, or a situation.
Okay.
Or you could also use it to mean silly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is one I definitely heard a lot, quite a bit growing up.
Let me ask you: Are you aware that there is a word in another language, neither of us speak, but you do know the word? It does also mean stupid, silly, or just not very smart.
Not off the top of my head, I don't.
You want to know what the word is?
Of course.
A word meaning stupid, silly, or not very smart.
What is it?
Pumbaa.
Really?
Yes.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It actually doesn't, because actually, when you really start to think of it, Pumbaa's kind of the brain of the two, but, I mean, whatever.
But he is the silliest of them. Like,
yeah, he's silly, but
like the best case in point for what you just said is the scene when they're discussing the stars. Because he's right. They're just big gas, but he just...
Yeah, but I mean, Timon just keeps wanting to put him down. So it's like, with you, everything's gas.
Which is true. Okay. All right. So next up, I'm using a phrase, but it's also got a French swear word in it, of course. Donner de la merde. First off, I'm gonna ask you, do you know what merde means? The last word.
Merde means shit, right? I know that.
Okay.
Does that? Let me guess. Spinning shit.
No.
Okay, never mind.
To give someone.
Because döner means spinning in Turkish.
No, this means to give someone shit. To give them shit.
Oh, so you're giving them shit. Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
see that.
You're yelling at someone. You're getting mad at someone. To done the mouth. You're giving shit.
You're giving me shit.
Yes.
How do you say I don't give a shit?
Je donne pas de mad. I don't give shit. I don't give a shit. Yeah, because it's to make it the negative like that, you have to add in the word "pa," which is don't.
Do you have some shit that you can give me?
Unfortunately, no. And by the time it reached there, oh boy, they'd have to deplane the plane to try to figure out what terrorist put that on there.
I feel I may have said a reference to something I don't even know what I referenced.
Just give me a second. I'm just trying to find the definition for the other word. There it is. Okay, so the next one is it's called usci. Usci.
Okay.
which is another variation of fuck, and is used to express.
Tell word.
Yeah, we're very fluent in fuck up here. So basically, it is used to express anger or frustration towards a situation. Which this is another Catholic one. So this stems from the word hostie, which is the communion host, which is the little bread they give in communion, the host, the body of Christ. And so you would use it as a si kilman. Basically, you would make it fucking hell. He's getting on my nerves. So if you were pissing me off, that C would come in the form of fucking hell.
Okay, so now you better be careful because that happens a lot that I get on your nerves. So you better be careful what you say because I know what you're going to say.
You don't get on my nerves.
Or do I?
I'm not saying shit.
You're not saying mirror.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not saying married. All right. Damn, we're at the last 3 already. Shit.
Oh.
Well, you know what? We could just spend a little bit of time hanging afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay. So this one's probably the most fun, and this one might be the one you might be able to figure out. Enfant chien.
Nope.
Do you know what chien means?
No.
Do you know what enfant means?
No. Do you know what enfant de chien means? No.
So the literal translation is son of dog. We use it as son of a bitch.
Okay. I mean, dog, bitch.
Exact, right? See?
I mean, it's not as classy as Ben Zona, right?
No, definitely not. I will say this: you definitely got the best sounding French. It's the best sounding swear words. You definitely beat me there. Yeah, no, this is another one I heard quite a bit growing up in my house. Son of a bitch.
Enfant de chien.
Yeah.
So chien means dog, then.
Yeah, chien is dog.
Oh, and enfant comes from infant.
Infant, yeah, enfant. So child of dog, son of a bitch.
Dog boy and toilet girl. Guess that reference.
I can't.
That's how John Schnepp used to call Jupiter Ascending.
Oh, really? I actually didn't mind that movie. I've only seen it the one time. I'm probably only going to see it the one time, but I didn't mind it.
Me too. But I mean, that's how John Schnepp used to refer to that movie. Dog boy and toilet girl. If you watch the movie, you know why.
Man, that guy's been gone a long time.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me.
Well, I mean, it feels like yesterday, but when you actually think about it, it's been a long time.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
The world was a better place back then.
Yeah. So is the internet. All right. So the next one is littered as another form of the F word. You pepper this on any negative situation you may encounter in your local poutine joint, and you never know. So it is the word ciboire.
Ciboire.
Ciboire. So the translation is ciboire turns to ciborium, which is a container in which communion wafers are stored and is commonly used as an adjective to convey a negative emotion. For maximum cool points, try adding saint to make Saint Ciboire the ideal replacement for holy fuck. Example, Saint Ciboire, qu'est-ce qu'il fait froid aujourd'hui, which translates to holy fuck, it's cold outside.
Yeah, because Canada.
Am I right?
Yeah.
All right. So, wow, 15 minutes. I've already made it to the last one. Fuck.
Maybe you should have had better homework.
Maybe I should have asked for my mom's help like I originally was planning.
Can you call her and maybe she could give you a hand with something?
Mom's at work.
Oh.
Dad's also at work.
Dang it. Bear?
Bear can't even speak.
What good is this?
I don't know, but you're gonna laugh at this last one.
Okay.
Teton.
Toton. I don't know why, but every time I see there's an OTO, I just think of the Watch Mojo logo.
Oh.
Like, I cannot unsee that right now.
Well, that was not my That was not my intention, but you want to take a guess to see what this means? I don't think you'll get this one.
Is it moron or like jackass?
No.
Okay, go ahead. Because it get. Let me say. What?
Boob.
Oh, really? Oh, well. Now that explains the two O's in the
A téton is a slang word for tit.
kitty.
Yeah, téton. So every time I heard my family mention that word when I was growing up, I definitely exited the room. This is the last thing you want to hear your parents talk about.
It's like that meme of that baby walking so silently. It just walks out of the room.
Yeah.
Yeah. It kind of reminded me of the word sonso, which in Spanish is a way of saying idiot or moron. We have a saying, something that definitely has been said to me more often than not. Pan con pan, comida de sonso, which basically means bread with bread is the food of an idiot. Because guess what? I used to eat a lot of bread with nothing in it. Just I would take a bread slice and just start eating because I liked it. So they kept telling me that bread with nothing is the food of an idiot, and now look at me.
No, I mean, like I said, there's a lot more French swear words than I know, but most of them are just more family ones. Yeah, well, frick, there's always one that my family uses. Or why am I blanking on it right now?
Tick tock, tick.
Okay. It's basically Vidon Schnei, which is our version of go to hell. Now, Oshnai is an area where in the town where my grandma was born. I don't know how it became to be used as go to hell, but yeah,
Family about how that happened.
Go to Vodon Modzit Mukmuk. I don't know what Modzit Mukmuk means, but it's used the way we use it. It's just like go to the crazy house.
The nut house.
Yeah, the nut house. And for some reason, my grandma always called my grandpa Nato, which if you actually look at the translation, is hammer. I don't understand that one.
Grandparents are weird.
Yeah. Yeah, that's basically all I got. I feel like a fraud. I feel like a fool. I didn't think it would go through that fast.
Do you want to Google some words?
Well, yeah, I've got some more here, but like I said, there are a lot of ones that I've never come across before because I speak Québécois, which is the slang version. But yeah, I got a page of 51 French swear words here.
Okay, maybe that'll help bring us more than 20 minutes.
Where I got this background from. Do you know who those are?
Yeah, it's the Asterix and what's his face?
Asterix and Obelix.
Obelix, yeah. I know of them. I never. I know it's a French comic book, but I never really saw.
Yeah, I read a few of them when I was a kid. Okay, so we're gonna use the word. We're gonna go with poutine, which I've heard Frenchie use before. It's apparently the most widely used French swear word, and it literally means whore.
Okay.
But its use is close to fuck in English. You can find it employed in many different situations to express anger, surprise, and admiration. In short, a whole range of emotions. Despite appearances,
case of emotions.
Despite appearances, it is not one of the most vulgar French swear words, but of course, it depends on the context. Another word that's used similarly is bordel, which literally means brothel, but it's also used to describe a whore.
A what?
A whore. A whore.
Oh. Is that how the French word for whore is? Whore?
No. That's just a funny pronunciation I heard of once upon a time, and I use it.
Oh, okay.
And then let's see. So this is another one that there's a string of three that are all used to mean for fuck's sakes, goddamn it, or bloody hell. Poutine de merde, bordel de merde, or poutine de bordel de merde, which is wow. So fucking whore, fucking whorehouse, fucking whore from a whorehouse, I guess.
Whoa. There's an elephant there, I can see.
Nom de Dieu, or nom de Dieu de merde, which is a quite blasphemous swear meaning for God's sakes or holy shit.
Okay.
Connery, which is another one I've never seen before, which is the English equivalent of this word is bullshit. So Connery is bullshit, apparently. Sean bullshit.
John who?
Connery is bullshit. So Sean.
Sean.
Yeah. Okay. Canard or canasse, which is I guess means tosser, twat, or jerk. Okay. Saloperie, which this rude French term is employed in many different contexts. You can catch une saloperie, in which case it might give you a cold or fever. You could also eat une saloperie, which if you get sick from food, someone could play a dirty trick on you that can be referred to as une saloperie. A public rubbish bin can be full of filthy saloperies, and a person can be a real salupary or an asshole. So apparently it's a versatile word.
Basically meaning you ate shit.
Yeah. And then from that, salopard, which is stronger and closer to scumbag. And then gas, which is a swear word to use to insult women only. It can denote sexual behavior, but it could also be used to describe a bad or an unpleasant woman. It can be translated as bitch.
Okay.
In the Middle Ages, gals was the feminine word for garce, which means boy.
Mm.
Now this is actually one that I missed and I have heard. And today,
could you please first just take those boobs off the screen? No, not those boobs. The tonton.
oh, sorry, I think my bad.
Yeah, we don't want to get demonetized by showing tits on screen for too long.
Yeah, no kidding. So this is another swear word to call a woman a whore, slut, or tart, and this is actually one I have heard. Traîner. It is literally spelled Trai with a hat Nee. Or un chat. Do you know what un chat is? Chat means female cat. It's also a very vulgar word to say, and is thus the equivalent of the P word and the P word.
A little kitty cat.
Unlike in English, this is not an insult and is not used to call a man a coward. Wow. Nishkal arse liquor.
Ooh.
Oh. And tete, which is the French verb, which tete means to suckle in French. This typically correct swear word can also be translated as I can't say the word.
Too vulgar, or you can't translate it?
No, it's too vulgar. But I will say the first four letters.
Put it in the private chat. Put it in the private chat. I'll read it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So the last part of the word is sucker, and the first part begins with C. You guys can put it together.
For someone who really likes Coca-Cola, then.
Yeah. Yeah, I have never heard of any of these.
You've just taken your first steps into a larger world. You just don't know it yet.
Yeah, my lord. Yeah, because I'm looking through the rest of the list, and although this one's pretty funny, Nick Tamer, which is very offensive insult meaning fuck your mother.
Yeah, in other words, kibini mat.
You know? Or this is this is actually a rather new one that I did here. It's sa mère la pute, which means his mother the whore. Yeah. So that's basically all I got. I feel bad.
Well, maybe do your homework next time. But you know what?
I did. It turns out my French swearing knowledge is not as big as I thought it was.
It's not as a versatile swearish language as you may have been led to believe.
But here's the thing, though. Like, it is when you string these words together.
So these are just words to connect swears from one another.
Well, obviously, these are the swear words. Once you connect them with other sayings, French swear words, or connect them in sentences, it obviously has a greater impact. One day, I should just get my family drunk and record them.
Maybe that's what you should have done for this show.
Yeah, maybe. Ugh, it would have been more entertaining. Well, what do you have for next week, my friend?
Well, maybe it is a good thing that this episode ended up being this short, because I have a feeling that next week is going to be pretty long. Because I almost forgot that there's another French word that Frenchie uses a lot, or at least I don't consider it a French word, but he might consider it a very negative term. The meddling monk.
Wow. Is that got to do with next week? No, I understand the story, but what's it going to do with next week? It
doesn't. Just something funny that I... But in the overlays, we forgot about it until just now. But so next week is going to be pretty long, and I'll tell you something else. It is definitely connected to my topic from last week. So do you remember the background from last week?
I do. It's that weird looking dude. Animated.
Yeah. That is going to be the topic of the next episode. Next episode, still kind of on the spectrum of swear words, but not as much. We are going to be talking about what is, in my opinion, and some other people's opinion, the greatest Israeli video game ever made, Piposh.
Okay, so it's a video game. Okay.
Yeah, there was a character from a video game that I and many people of my generation grew up with and made a lot of parents very, very disappointed, including one that may or may not be watching right now. So basically, this game, I'll give you a bit of a summary up first. Imagine this, okay? It is a Agatha Christie murder mystery mixed with Deadpool.
Okay.
Something like that. Like it's a murder mystery. It's a situation. It's a situational comedy or a sitcom, as some people would call it. But it's incredibly vulgar and it's incredibly stupid humor and very, very fourth wall breaking. Like even more than any Deadpool thing that you can think of, it's like they treat the fourth wall as if it's just a recommendation. Like it's not even there. They don't even need to acknowledge it. They break character all the time. The director of the game keeps popping out every once in a while to argue with the characters, what actually actors playing the characters in the game. Like all kinds of crazy shit. It's a point-and-click mystery game with the sort of optional dialogue that some games have. We have 3 dialogue options.
Yeah.
Except the dialogue doesn't really matter. Sometimes there's dialogue in there just for a joke, and then you go back to the same optional dialogue you can pick again. Just this time, the game trying to nudge you is like, hey, dumbass, this optional dialogue doesn't lead anywhere. Choose this optional dialogue, which actually progresses you in the conversation.
Oh, nice. We're going to be seeing clips from the game or something? Or
yeah, I'm working on them right now because it's a very, very, very fitting a visual medium. So we're going to need a lot of clips and maybe even a few sound bites from that game.
Nice.
So you are going to learn the travesty that was Piposh back in the late 90s. Okay. Or as the game's protagonist says, all the time, Kibinimat. That's sort of his catchphrase.
Yeah, I've already got my topic ready for 2 weeks. It will be longer than this one, I guarantee you.
Thank you.
But I'll tell you about it when we're off screen. All right. So where can everybody find you, 50?
Well, you can find me on my own YouTube channel, 50 Shades of Geek, where I do weekly reviews of every single Doctor Who episode from 1963 all the way to 2022, and a few other things whenever I have time to. And you also find me talking even more Doctor Who on the greatest show in the galaxy on this channel every Monday, and we're about to start a brand new month, which is very interesting indeed. We've got some interesting new topics to talk about, and yeah, you can find me every Thursday on this show, Fun with Flags, as well.
Yeah, and then you can find me on Instagram and Twitter, soda_the_Saxman. You can find me here on Fun with Flags. You can find me guest starring quite frequently on Great Show in the Galaxy, and then you can also find me on the So Big and Wrestling Network. So on behalf of myself and 50, thank you very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you next week. And guys, don't forget to let your geek fag fly, man. It's what makes us who we are.
Yep.
Later.